I woke up and I see you. Hey, welcome to Not For Radio. We're your hosts, Dunc and Hyde, Jay Reeve. Good to be back. Caution, this podcast contains some swearing.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Shit, we've got some absolute tricks here today. One out of Finland, which is fucking just the best way that you could ever have a console end up in your hands.
Do you know what? I reckon if you asked most 12-year-olds that didn't have a gaming console, if they had to go through that to get it, they would absolutely do it. Also, as well, we have the chance here to join us on a trip. Myself and Jay hosting with 40 of our listeners, which is bloody exciting. This will be in Australia. Details halfway through the podcast.
How to turn yourself into a vertical rammer. The bloke that's made it into a medical journal, which is fucked. A guy that's robbed by a gypsy in inverted commas.
Traveller.
Yeah,
you'll get there eventually.
And to start things off, because it's been a fucking minute, a little bit of a brief update on what we've been up to for the last month.
Enjoy the potty.
Not For Radio with Jay and Dunc. Yummy.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to the Freeloaders. Hey, this is the first episode for people that have been hanging out. I literally had one of the boys from the Two Flogs podcast message being like, fucking hell, I've been on 3 podcasts now to say, no, I don't know when Jay and Dunc are coming back for Not For Radio. He even went on his Mrs. Ange podcast. He's like, it's fucked. More of my mates listen to Not For Radio now than our podcast.
There are some sneaky fucks out there, though, because Mickey, good friend of ours, Mickey Bateman, he's based over in the States, incredible catering business, also running a Kiwi pie business over there and fucking crushing it. Bloke's churning out thousands of pies a week out of this tiny commercial kitchen.
Respect.
If you're in the States and you want to back a winning horse, get on fucking Mickey. He still plays sevens footy over there. Anyway, his mum was saying, really pumped, Jay and Dunc back, and I was like, oh, Sniper Elite, what a legend. She's like, nah, he's not. And I was like, well, fuck, there's only 2 podcasts that we've done. He's running some illegal fucking trying to cut our lunch. So pay you cheeky fuck.
Well, that could be because there's new videos gone up from Monday, Tuesday, I reckon might be. But anyway, hopefully...
Apologies, Mickey, you're not a cheeky fuck if that is the case.
There was a stack of content, new fresh content that went out for our Sniper Elite members. They were getting 2 a week over the summer break, so we did have content throughout.
Yeah, so this is first time back on deck for like over a month.
You must have been like, fuck, Doug, we welcomed everyone back on Monday.
Yeah. To be fair, the old upstairs is a little bit tumultuous at the moment. Bringing up to speed on life admin, moving house. We had our first sleep in our new house last night.
Oh, you did sleep in it? Of course you did, because you settled.
Yeah. The boys, my twin boys, for the first time in their life, almost 12 years old, have separate rooms.
Did they go and visit each other in the middle of the night?
Fucking both of them ended up sleeping in the same bed.
Aww.
Pretty cute, but yeah, it's fucking pandemonium at our place at the moment.
Do you feel like, so, couple of questions. What have you got a rhyme or reason or a method to the unpacking, or are you fucking sort of like honeybees just going around in random spots like, okay, I'll go to another room, or was it all beds in, and then you moved on to, well, we need to eat kitchen, and then you're going, fuck, we need somebody to sit, we'll sort out the lounge a little bit, or what's the process?
No, what we do is, it's not for everybody, this model. But I budget for it so that I don't have to. Because my worst nightmare and the biggest point of conflict in my relationship is packing and moving house. Instantly, I go from 0 to 100. I'm so impatient. Yeah, Anna's got a plan, and she's like, well, this is how I want it to be done. And then I'll put some shit into a box, and she's like, that fucking doesn't need to be moved.
Oh,
and I'm like, well,
I hate that.
Just fuck it then. So what we do is, this time we hide these crates, these packing crates.
Saw them, green.
No taping up of boxes and going around and squirreling boxes from mates of mine that have got fucking clothing factories. And then we got these 3 big lads in, and they just fucking pumped the house. Did it in 2 truckloads. Mm-hmm. Pretty big truck. I don't think we'd have that much shit.
Fuck, it looked like you had so much.
Yeah, it was an absolute ball ache. And then today, the girls from Sort My House turn up. So there's 5 of them on our place today. So when I left, there was 2 in the kitchen, 1 in our bedroom, and 1 in the lounge sorting shit out. And they go through and they just thin all your shit. Because what happens, and we're in a very particular situation. So we would have on any given day between 3 and 10 courier parcels that would turn up at our house, which would predominantly be PR packages for Anna. And they come, and some of them are shithouse and some of them are epic. And so there's a certain amount of brands that she works with where she talks about the products that she gets sent. But when you get snowed over, like you do coming into summertime, because that's when everyone's going into Christmas and then into summer, it just gets out of hand. Like there'd be 20 parcels a day turning up. They're fucking bundles of shit galore.
Ridiculous.
And it's great stuff. Like I'm talking La Roche-Posay fucking sunscreen packs. La Roche-Posay sunscreen's like fucking $80 a pop, you know, like it's punchy, and it's the only shit that I don't get burnt with. It's fucked. I've had every sunscreen under the sun. It's the only one that works. 50 plus, admittedly, but there'd be stuff like that would turn up, and so there'll be and it's on the rig, and so there'll be these boxes. I'm talking boxes that would be 2 foot high by sort of 1.5 foot wide, sort of stuff. And they're just chock-a-block full of shit that's never been opened. Bottles of perfume, all these beauty products. They just come flooding in. So what the girls do is they go through, they sort out, like I've got fucking 20 cameras and like cables and shit like that.
You've got so many cameras.
So much shit. And they just go through and they just streamline it and they go, this is a drawer where all your cameras are. We've gone through, checked all the cables. You've got 500 of the same cable. We've fucked them all off and this is the one that you need. And they leave all that shit that you don't need or use. They thin it out. Any double-ups fucking go through. T-shirts. They go, you got fucking 5 white T-shirts, 5 black T-shirts, anything over, they just go pick a pile and then they take the rest and they take everything off you and they fuck it off to the hospice shop.
I have a question, because that you go, fucking how rich is Jay? But
it's $1,000. It's money well spent.
Is that it?
Yeah, $1,000.
$1,000? Because what I was going to say, I was going to ask, because when you get like a mortgage...
Mate, you will not find you can spend $1,000 on a lot of shit, but when it comes to what it would take us months and would be fight after fight after fight, they do it in 2 days.
That is crazy. Is that $1,000 per person that's on site?
No. So there's probably 3 people that are on, 2 people being trained, because this chick is inundated. Fucking not like a Mary Kondo sort of setup, but she is a weapon at systemizing and streamlining your life. Like everything has a place, and I don't even know where anything goes. So I'll get home tonight, and for the first time, I get to walk through my kitchen and go, "Oh, that's where that thing is. Oh, that's where that thing is."
Oh, fuck.
And she's like an interior decorator while sorting your shit out. It's like the best money you ever spend. And she's like, every single time we use her, like we pretty much get her in like once a year just to sort our shit and thin it all out. And so whenever we use her, she would have like 40 people on her team just doing this, because it is the fucking best.
So I was going to say, because in New Zealand, when you get a new mortgage, you get a thing called a cashback. Say if you get $1 million loan, you get $10,000 back or whatever is pretty standard. So I was going to ask if there's any change out of $10,000, but no.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. And
I'm going to get them on board out of my joint.
And she will turn, because she knows, like she has, like
she used 3 of these. They're my kids.
Pick 2, fuck one off. So she turns up and there's these like plastic organising bins, labeling machines, not like the white ones with the weird writing on it, like nicely labeled shit. All the boys have got all their own bathroom stuff sorted out. It's unreal. Sheets. She's got a special way of stacking sheets into baskets, which go into laundry cupboards.
Does she like alphabetical order your sex toys?
No, that's it. That's the one thing we just need to keep away. But she has fucking stumbled across a bit of shit before, poor lass. Jesus Christ, what's in this suitcase?
So if you're wondering what we got up to over summer, mine was just a mixture of a couple of camping trips, a bunch of fishing, putting the kids in surfing school, and a crazy amount of beach days. Had one rain day over the break. But if you want the full breakdown of what myself and Jay got up to Monday, Tuesday episodes.
Yes. I pretty much, very, very similar. There was no waves. It was a bit of a blowout summer in terms of surfing. All I wanted to do was surf every day, and I would surf like maybe 4 or 5 times, which is massively disappointing for me. And then the weather's been, like, if you're not in New Zealand, the weather's been dog shit. The North Island's just been thunder fucked by rainstorms for the last 3 weeks, to the point where the whole upper North Island is underwater, flooded at the moment. The whole top of the North Island's under a red rain warning. There's a massive slip in my hometown of Mount Maunganui, which just fucking wiped a whole bunch of caravans. Fuck knows if that just happened not long ago.
It was 9:30 this morning.
Don't know if anyone's actually in them or if anyone's trapped.
They think their own is horrific.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible. Pushed it into the hot pools. Like, fucking, what the fuck?
And there was another part of the East Cape or East Coast, where 5 or 6 family members got choppered off their roof. The water was that high.
Yeah, crazy.
It's like Hawke's Bay a couple of years,
Unreal.
Gabrielle all over again. So, yeah, thinking of all those Kiwi snipers that are affected by that because it's super gnarly. The camping one's super close to home, and obviously we love camping, and you wouldn't think twice about that. That mountain has been there for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
I tell you what they will be doing is getting those sheep off that paddock above where all the trees were and planting the fucking thing out.
But they've been trying to do that for ages, and there's so many massive middens up there as well, where midden is like a dump of pippy shells. And they just fucking, the whole ground's so loose because that's basically what half the mount's held together by.
Okay, from way back in the day.
Yeah, from back in the day. So yeah, it's a bit of a fuck up. But if you, mate, I've seen some people having some cracking breaks. Friends of ours, jet-setting bastards, were up in Canada skiing. Went up there with their family. Went to Sun Peaks, which Sun Peaks is epic.
Is that where you went?
Yeah, it's so sick, so sick. And then they came back, just shot down to Queenstown, and now they're just fucking bundling themselves up to go off to Japan. The bloke, how's this?
That.
If you want to know how good a Foursquare goes, so a Foursquare, if you're not from NZ, is like, used to be the tiniest little dairy, like the corner dairy. Mate, our Foursquare bloke where we live is off to Japan, taking his whole family over to Hokkaido on a ski trip. That's how well they do.
Good on them.
Yeah.
And
Go,
also
Troy,
condolences to everyone in the Northern Hemisphere. Your sun's probably going down about 4:30 at the moment and maybe getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning or something ridiculous like that.
Mate, apparently the English winter is better than the New Zealand summer.
Well, it would be at the moment. But it was 22 degrees this morning, so it was nice and balmy. Went out for a little bushwalk. It was bloody beautiful. Okay, let's go. War story.
Oh, mate, we haven't even done a war story this year.
Attention, snipers! Gear up and hold your positions. It's time to load up some war stories. Your tales from the front line, brought to life. Prepare to fire.
Rightio, this is from Frankie, and Tenby Wheels!
Wheels!
Shit. Can't wait to go away. Fuck, I'll probably literally get punched in the face at customs if we land there.
Get off at Cardiff and get your front teeth smashed into your throat.
How are, boys? Here's a little story from when I was a dumb fuck teenager that'll hopefully give you a giggle. So when I was 17, I had the day off college and was planning on staying home and doing sweet fuck all for the day. Our washing machine had recently broken and had to be taken away to be repaired. My dad had to go off to work for the day, so he left me with the difficult task of answering the door to the hot point man, which is the bloke that fixes a washing machine. My old man had already dragged it through the house and put it on the front of the pavement ready to be collected. He told me all I had to do was answer the door, sign it off. He repeated these instructions 3 times as he knew I was thick as fucking pig shit. I said, no worries, Dad.
I got this.
He gave me other mundane tasks for my day at home, but I didn't take much of it. Considering I was 17, I couldn't fight it, eat it, or fuck it. I wasn't really interested. Now, it's important to note that around our area we had a large population of gypsies.
Here we go. Travellers.
Who would, not my words, who would drive around in clapped out vans and collect scrap. A few hours went by when I heard a knock at the door. I opened it to see an overweight ginger man wearing a wife beater that didn't leave much to the imagination. He had a thick Irish accent, and I didn't pick much out other than the word washing machine. My old man was tight as a duck's ass, so thinking he went for the cheap option in washing machine repairman, and thinking the hot point had really let the company standards slip, I said, yeah, it's fucking that one out there on the pavement, mate. Now, the moment I should have been suspicious was when that this wasn't our guy, was when he grabbed the washing machine by the electrical cable and dragged it across the concrete like a fucking body bag. Making a noise that the whole street heard, that with literal sparks coming off the thing as he dragged it. But I was no expert on fixing washing machines, so who the fuck was I to question his methods? I miss these, eh?
His old man's going to be fuming when he gets home.
Feeling sorry for the fella working alone and thinking I'd earned some brownie points with my dad, I offered him a hand. So he carried the washing machine to his clapped out white Ford Transit with wing mirrors smashed off both sides and a dent in the door. He threw it in the back with the other miscellaneous shit like it was a fucking javelin, and I went back inside thinking, job done. Time for a celebratory tug. Time for a celebratory tug before I get on with my day. No more than 20 minutes later, another knock at the door. I opened it to a well-presented man in a polo that said Hot Point across the chest, armed with a moving dolly. The first thing that came out of my mouth was, fuck me pink. The man had a look of disbelief on his face when I told him what I'd done, laughing and asking, are you that fucking thick? Rather unprofessional if you ask me. So off he went, and I was left in a pure state of panic for the next few hours, knowing that my dad was a rather short-tempered man and wasn't opposed to kicking my fucking ass. So,
Fuck, he's going to wait around all day for it, eh? That'd be so
it's
shit.
so heavy on the shoulders that, eh? So hiding in my room, I heard my dad come in, and I sheepishly walked downstairs to tell him what had happened. After the look of disbelief left his face and asking multiple times, are you taking the fucking piss? He hit the fucking roof. I still to this day don't know what he was more mad about. The fact that I'd given our washing machine away to a gypsy scrap man. Or that I carried it to the van. Pretty much helping the bloke steal it. But I think most of all, he was raging at the fact that I'd also given away when asked, his spirit level and his bag of tools and socket set, thinking the guy needed my dad's tools to fix the washing machine.
Oh, fucking hell. Put him back. That one didn't come out right.
Fuck me. He gave me so many lefts, I was begging for a right. He bet me like a fucking drum. So we spent weeks without a washing machine, and my old man had to fork out about 500 quid for a new one. Moral of the story, don't leave your thick as pig shit 17-year-old son home with any sort of responsibility. Have a good one, lads. Hope you got a chuckle, go hard, dig deep, and throw well back. Cheers.
Oh, it's just magic. You know what would have happened next time? He would have been like, all right, mate, not too much to do today. Just fucking tug yourself, silly. You know, aye, Captain.
Fucking hell.
Shit.
Man, I miss those, eh?
Oh, yeah, we've got one more at the end of the year.
Fucking absolute legend. That's Frankie, what a ledge.
Well, fuck me sideways and call me Fred. It's Jay and Dunc on Not For Radio.
All right, got a little bit of feedback here, guys. This from Stu in Palmy North here in New Zealand. Well, I said this ages ago, but geez, we don't get enough correspondence from New Zealand, eh? It's like actually refreshing. Oh, g'day, mate. There is people that listen in New Zealand.
Finally, people are catching on, getting an email.
Well, they hear us talk rubbish every afternoon on the radio show. That's probably why. G'day, team. Just making my way through catalogue. Listen to episode 553. You're deep when Jay got out of hospital. Just wanted to share my condolences on being a medical anomaly. And tell a story of myself being a bit medically weird. So much so, in fact, I'm now in a medical journal. Lol.
Wow.
I think we did this last year, didn't we?
No, I don't remember.
He had a heart rate over 300. Spikes over 40.
Rings a bell, maybe?
Well, it's a long time. I'll carry on reading anyway because
Yeah.
it's fucking hectic if it's the one I'm thinking of. After a good couple of weeks stay in the hospital, every test known to man, and daily calls from a surgeon in Australia, the hardworking doctors and nurses finally found a very large abscess joining my bowel and bladder together.
Oh, no, I haven't heard this. That is fucked.
I think we had another high heart rate one and we were Googling it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Stu.
An abscess joining your bowel and your bladder.
You'd think you'd get that on an x-ray, eh? Maybe it was small. Well, no, it says very
a
large. I think those are the describing words to say that it is the opposite of small.
A adjective.
Oh, man. Not your typical Friday night, and definitely not something any of them had seen before. After 2 very large back-to-back operations in recovery time, I was finally sent home. I'm still a bit fucked to this day, but still kicking and better than I was, thanks to the painstakingly hard-working doctors and nurses that looked after me. Just want to round this out by saying if you don't feel right, don't tough it out. I'd say you may end up like me. But let's be honest, there ain't nobody like me.
I wonder if there was sort of like a perforation of the bowel and the bladder. Because I don't even know where they hang out. Like in terms of the biology of a body. They must be fucking close.
That's all that munched in there. Yeah, there'd be bowel going past almost everything, wouldn't there?
Do you reckon that when they chuck your guts back
Especially
in,
you, mate. You're full of shit.
do you reckon that when they... Because I've seen people that have been stabbed in the stomach. And
Yeah.
so they have to go through, like literally go through their intestines, large intestine, small intestine. And fucking long. And like just go through and check if they've got any pinpricks in them. Because that's like...
Because
obviously-
that'll start leaking more and
it'll
more.
start fucking leaking into your cavity. And
What do you think-
I know
what do
they
you-
don't fuck. I know they're not looking at how they pull it back in. So I reckon they just fucking jam it all back in there.
Yeah, and then it just sorts itself out as
Yeah.
food starts to go through it. Do you reckon they just punch it like a fucking super soaker in at the top, stick a finger up your asshole, then fill it up with water and like you're checking an air mattress underwater and see if it's squirting out anywhere?
I reckon it'd be pretty much that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm no,
Should have been a doctor, you're right. That's a good call, Jay.
I'm no surgeon.
That would work, though.
Just pump you up with fucking with a compressor.
That
and
would
then
be
just-
more fun.
And
Because you
hold
could,
you underwater just to see if any bubbles are going.
yeah, yeah. Oh, if it's just straight air going through there, you
Yeah.
can play a couple of tunes at the back end. He's clear. Take him away. How long is
Your
both
intestine.
intestines?
So it's
What are
quite
you
long.
guessing? I'm going to guess. I'm assuming it's going to spit out in feet. I'm going to guess 40 feet.
That's a fuck long. That's a long ass.
Oh.
Higher or lower? I reckon 20.
Lower.
Lower than 20?
Teagues?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Have a crack. Just
Hey,
pick a
there's,
number.
there's no wrong
Wait,
answers.
both combined?
Yes, so small intestine and large intestine.
In feet. What's feet
Yes.
to meters?
3
3
foot.
feet to 3
Is
feet
1
to a
metre.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
Okay, I'm going to say 7 meters, so 21 feet.
You're the closest.
Am I?
Yeah.
What is that?
25 to 30 feet, so 7.5 meters to 9 meters long. And the small intestine making up most of that length at
Yeah.
around 20 to 22 feet.
What comes first, the small intestine or the large intestine?
Well, are you going from bottom
Large.
to top or top to bottom?
Be large, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, be large.
I think go small to large, then into your ass.
Okay, do we need to Google that too?
Tomic, having a punt there? What are you going?
What comes first?
I reckon it goes
Small.
off your... I reckon it goes stomach, small intestine, large intestine, nuck.
I think it would go large, small, because I'd imagine like a filtering down process. It would go. The large one would. Oh fuck, I don't know.
Finish strong.
Land the plane! Land the plane to a far. Fuck it.
Fuck, I hate this. Jay's right.
Thank
So
you
it goes
very much.
Small intestine comes first in digestion and is much longer, followed by the shorter large intestine, which is only 5 feet long, so 1.5 meters long.
Yep. And then into your bowel. And then your nuck.
Okay, so I think we've got another piece of feedback here. Do you want to read it? You want me to?
Yeah, hold up.
Jed in Kalgoorlie, Western Australia.
Kalgoorlie. How good. There's a shitload of people. And if you missed it at the end of last year, the catch up. What was the bloke's name? Why am I blanking on it? Well, I know why I'm blanking on it because I can absolutely buckled myself over summer. Who came to visit us from Karratha? Who was driving the road
Dan.
trains?
The one
Danimal.
with the tattoo?
The Danimal. That's right. Shit, I showed some people that tattoo over summer.
Most of the
Fuck
response
me.
were like, what the actual fuck? I was like, good tattoo though, and they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, and you know what the overwhelming feedback was? Fuck, he got the OG, and that was clutch. Like this,
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I don't even know where. Look at the logo. Wherever you can see the logo, it's all good stuff. But he's got the fucking OG one, which is pretty gnarly.
Yeah, man, that's going to, you know, when we're at 5,000 episodes deep, that'll mean a lot. It'll be like, fuck, he's been listening a long time.
This is from Jed /vertically challenged /Frankenstein from Kalgoorlie, Western Australia. G'day, fellas and fellette. Hope you sick fucks out there have enjoyed a good holiday break. Well, this yarn is about how I joined the select club of individuals who have hurt/injured or otherwise fucked themselves up listening to you two and the Legend Teagues.
Another
Side note, I think that group of degenerates needs a special name for themselves. I think you are correct.
Can you be like the, you know how everything's kind of military themed? Could they be the medics?
I reckon like
Fucking fallen victim.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say acceptable
What about
losses.
snipers, shrapnel.
Bit of shrapnel.
Something. Well, fucking somebody will think
Walking
of it.
wounded.
Walking wounded. I like that.
And we'll just get a big badge you can buy. It'll just say Wounder on it.
Walking wounder. Yes, this story is about how all 6'4", 120 clicks of me thought it'd be a wonderful idea to turn myself into a vertical rammer.
Fuck, I wonder if there's going to be head first or feet first.
Punt on it. What do you reckon?
I'm hoping feet first.
I'm fucking 100% saying head first. Before I get into it, I should also mention my roof collapsed in 2 days before, so I was having a real good run. But anyway, it was a Monday before Christmas. I was working my ass off in 42-degree Kalgoorlie heat. Now, this isn't anything like a typical 40-degree day. This heat is one that makes you feel like your asshole is melting into your socks and your eyeballs are burning like they have chlamydia. I was working away listening to episode 617 where Dunc was talking about how his brother-in-law tried to get a leg up whilst his sister-in-law slept in the same.
I forgot about that. Yeah, is that
Fucking
Oasis?
legend. Atta boy, eh? And how we all would have to accept the fact that at some stage in life your sister was going to get ploughed by someone. I remember that part of the convo, but fucking yes. Well, this had me laughing and shaking for 2 reasons. Those reasons, you ask? 1, my brother-in-law regularly jokes about this with me. And 2, I was going to be spending Christmas in the same house as my brother-in-law and sister, so this very act would be taking place next door. Well, whilst all of this was taking place, I was trying to take a hose off a pressure washer, and whilst distracted, listening to Dunc, I didn't realise that directly above me was the deck of a rough terrain scissor lift. What? Oh, fuck.
Ah, okay.
What? Growing up on a farm and fucking watching post rammers fucking paste people's hands, I can only imagine how this is going to go. One of the other boys in the yard, let's call him Sam, mainly because that's his fucking name, was driving a forklift in the yard and happened to have the brakes fail and the machine stuck in full throttle. In his panic, he has screamed out, in which time I then decided to stand bolt upright, putting this dumb skull straight through the bottom of the rough terrain scissor lift. Now, you'd think that wouldn't hurt, but it didn't. What? Now, you'd think that would hurt, but it didn't. It wasn't until I checked on Sam that I realised I had blood pouring out of an open wound. With that, it was straight to hospital, 5 staples, a tetanus shot, and a wink from the nurse later, and I was good as new. Fortunately, this head is thick enough for a thick enough that no 2-ton machine could ever fucking put a dent in it or give me a concussion. Worst part of all of this was being called Frankenstein by my niece, whilst my brother-in-law reminded me that the byproduct that was the byproduct of him rooting my sister. Keep up the good work, you bunch of legends. It's probably cliche to say, but you definitely make life more enjoyable by sharing this family with us. It would be epic to have you guys come out to Perth for a bit when the Bears get up and running and up the motherfucking wires for 2026. I would love to. I reckon that's the fucking trip we go to Western Oz for. When the Wars play the Bears at home.
Oh, by the way, because I didn't even open my emails today, Teagues, did we sell out? No, it's not there. Have we sold out the Bathurst trip?
We should definitely talk about it.
Okay, so we're going to outfit that runs in Australia and New Zealand called Willamette Travel. You can find them at willamette.co.nz. We are doing a Bathurst trip. We're taking 40 listeners. Launched it yesterday and apparently not quite sold out yet. So you need your passport details, and these are like land-only packages. So this is probably more for Australia. Or fuck, if you're an absolute mad dog, you can book your own flights from anywhere.
If you are in the Northern Hemisphere and you want to see the most Australian thing in the fucking world, other than summer gnats, I don't reckon, or maybe
Denny Ute Muster.
Denny Ute Muster or the Birdsville fucking camel races,
Yeah.
then this is right in your fucking wheelhouse.
And you've got no idea what we're talking about. The Bathurst 1000 is the biggest motorsport race in our part of the world. It's 1,000 kilometres, 162 or 3 laps or something around this mountainous track in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, about 2 hours out of Sydney, Australia. And so we're going to be rolling in a coach, get a big old bus for all of us out there, and then staying out there for a few days. Myself and Jay will be hosting. We'll be doing, pit tours and stuff like that, and just fucking absolutely sending it. So if that sounds like a bit of you, we'll put the link in the episode notes, and you can jump on there and get amongst. Hopefully we can just fucking sort out the rest of these. It's quite like, I would say it's kind of a high-end trip as far as what's on offer. It's not like you're getting tickets and we're just going to fucking sink piss in the same seat all weekend. There's a fair bit on is what we're doing. There's like drivers' dinners, and it's sick. It's worth it.
And we talked about it on the radio show, but we are in full weasel mode, and Showboss Teagues is fucking race royalty at supercars, so we'll be able to basically just fucking hook onto those tiny little coattails or whatever she's running, and be dragged through a whole bunch of cool shit. And the bloke that owns supercars owns this fucking podcast and owns us. And his name is Barclay Nettlefold. So if he ever was to get out of being a fucking legend and everything that he does, he could quite easily slide into porn without changing his name.
What? Jesus Christ.
Is that not the most porn star name ever? Also,
What about Doug and Hyde Dicks?
Barclay Nettlefold, I really like Barclay, but it reminds me of a vampire.
do you know what it reminds me of? A
Like
guy that lives in a
Count
fucking
Barclay.
castle. You know what? He might be just what we need. You know, fuck, I reckon we could pitch him on a Welsh castle.
He would be like, that is the worst fucking investment I would have ever made in my life. I'm a businessman, Jay, not a failed businessman.
But he has enough money to not give a fuck.
Yeah, probably.
And he could say he's got his own castle.
All right, nothing about Barclay, but if you're listening, probably won't be, but good to have you listening, mate. But yeah, Bathurst, man, we've talked about a fair bit on the show, so if you're like, fuck, I just want to get on the lash with the boys, we're going to be there for 3-4 days or whatever it is. 4 days, sick, in October. And you can put down half, I think it's about $4,500 New Zealand, so...
It's about $17, 17 quid.
And
about $3
Yes,
American
Tex?
dollars.
There's been a few people who are in Bathurst or know that they're going to Bathurst who've asked if we're doing a meet and greet while you guys are there.
yeah, we should probably do a piss out of a
Well,
pub.
we'll try to, but we will tell you if we're going to do it. Thank you to everyone who's messaged. But obviously for us, the priority is hosting the people who actually come on the trip. So if you definitely want to come and hang out, you need to be booking the trip. Otherwise, we'll try and do something at Bathurst. But it is a full-on race weekend. Believe me, I've done it for 4 years. So we'll just see how we go.
So when you click on the link, you'll go through, you'll need your passport number and stuff like that. Then one of the Willamets travel agents will call you, and I think you can put down 50%. So if you've got a bit of a slush fund, put away for some travel this year, and you're like, yeah, that'd be mean. Just whack down half, sort the rest out before October, and fucking happy days.
Just fucking charge the card would be my financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor.
I've noticed.
Snipers, reload. Another war story incoming. Eyes on target, scopes dialed in. Let's see who hits the mark.
All right, this kind of feels like we've had 3.
Yeah.
Not bad for the first time back. Little wee bonus one there. Where are we? Okay, this guy's name is fucking Jim from Finland.
Yes.
So, in the lovely year of 1999, I was at my grandparents' lake house helping Grandpa install a new 15 horsepower motor on the boat.
Sick.
We got it running and Grandpa said, let's leave it running for a minute to warm up before we go out for a test drive. Grandpa left for a moment and my 7-year-old brain thought, I want to rev it. So I hopped in and I gave it some light revs and thought, damn, this feels fucking mighty. Now for context, the old motor had a manual forward and reverse gear. This one was much fancier, a half automatic with throttle and a gear selector combined. Anyway, I gave it one last mighty rev and the fucker took off across the lake, going from 0 to Mac Jesus instantly and crashed straight into the neighbour's beach. I flew off and the outboard split in half and fucked off down the shoreline. And the boat ended up a good 30 metres from the water and I was knocked out cold. Grandpa arrived in a rowboat and calmly asked, are you hurt? I said, I don't think so. He answered in a World War II commander meets death kind of a voice. Well, you're about to be. He grabbed me by the neck, dragged me into the neighbour's pier, and yeeted me headfirst into the water. And just as I was flying like a fat, confused bird, I saw Grandpa realise his mistake. His pier was 2 or 3 metres deep for his big fishing boat. The neighbours, well, they didn't own a fucking boat, and I realised that too, right as my head smashed into a rock in the shallow water. Oh, Cut to maybe 12 hours later, I woke up and I see you. Fuck, this is shambles. 12 stitches, a cracked skull.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. A cracked shoulder, high as hell on all these pain meds, and I can hear Mum crying and Grandma screaming at Grandpa about how irresponsible he was for letting me dive off the pier into the water. Turns out he edited the story a bit and told them I was swimming. When everyone finally left, Grandpa sneaked in and said, "Hey, yeah, I'm sorry, let's not tell Grandma the full story, eh? Listen, that PlayStation you've been talking about, yeah, but I'll get you one." Fuck, he's an operator.
Oh, fucking hell.
Since you can't really be outside this summer anyway. Doctor says at least 5 weeks of bed rest.
Fuck, he must have done a number on him.
And that is the story of how my grandpa got me a PlayStation for my birthday. Grandma would have been fucking like, fuck, we can't afford a PlayStation. It's a bit excessive.
Fucking let the boy, he's got fuck all to do, you know?
So we're going with the gypsy who borrowed the...
I reckon that it's just...
feed that one
what
up.
a fucking... Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
You're all winners.
Yeah, fucking hell. It's not even participation. Like, it's just elite level shit from fucking all over the planet. And it's a pleasure to be able to fucking read it.
Fuck, it's good to be back.
Oh my God.
So, one thing I forgot to mention earlier.
Face is aching.
If you're Sniper Elite, you wouldn't have heard this if you're not Sniper Elite and didn't hear the Monday, Tuesday episodes. We were like, fuck yeah, boy, the hats are back, baby. They've come around real fast. Turns out they weren't actually ordered, and Knuckles has been sending us some hats to hold on to for something else he's doing here in New Zealand. So the country trucker caps that we thought, they're not for radio ones that were going to be here by the end of the week were actually ones that Nux has needs for something else.
Yeah.
So that orders, do you put the order in?
No, we need to get some funds.
Fucking put it in, dog. We're good for it. What are you stop fucking around, mate?
Okay.
Could have done that on December.
Well, we've got
Buy
some
10,000 hats, mate.
Yeah,
I believe in this.
We have got some fucking bills to pay, and I've been writing checks that have been bouncing left, right, and centre.
Give a fuck, mate. Sort it out later.
Yeah.
They
will be on the way.
So yeah, there will be a bit of a wait. It's probably going to be more like we thought it was, like
You know what? That's
late February or something.
Another addition to the hats that we're making is, I reckon, that the walking wounders, so people that have fucking done themselves a mischief whilst listening to the podcast, and also some of those elite stories. Like, I'd fucking say that both of those would be up there for like decorated.
Mate, if we ever do a coffee
snipers.
table book with all of the yarns in it, which I reckon we should at some point, that'll be both of those will be going in. What a fucking absolute treat.
Yeah, can we put a couple of stars next to those ones, please?
Hey, and saw a couple of people asking on the Snipers Nightmare Facebook page, which is where all you critters hang out. If you are going to become Sniper Elite, that's the best way to support us and help us keep doing this. Do it through the link in the episode notes, and you'll go to Supporting Cast, which then goes through the Rover website, and sign up through there. That's best for us, and then you'll be able to just select what platform you listen to it on.
Yeah.
And also apparently there's some Apple wasn't updating over the summer, but that was their end, not our end.
Yeah, apologies. That should all be up and running now. So a little bit of a little listen back, if you will.
Have a great rest of your day. We'll be back for another Not For Radio tomorrow. Go well, go long,
and up the wires.
Up the fucking wires.
You've been listening to Jay and Dunc's Not For Radio podcast. Thanks for listening. I hope to see you soon.